Hola, amigos! Welcome back to another edition of The Talking Mexican. Let's talk for a moment. Actually, it is the main topic of discussion about why I am the Talking Mexican. In 2005, 11 years before I became No Pants Charlie, Oklahoma Charlie, and eventually the Talking Mexican, I was just Charlie. A broken man who was like a China doll that sat on a dusty shelf for about 30 years, whom for the most part went unnoticed, but not by others, from myself. Following a visit to Philadelphia in 2004 with a group of friends who shared similar life circumstances as myself, married, separated, or divorced, and either were out or in the closet about their sexuality, I accepted an invitation to join this group in 2005 in Baltimore, Maryland. It is there that this story truly begins and where my life ultimately changed. Prior to 2005, my life was like a roller coaster, a bunch of quick neck-jerking turns and ups and downs. I was going to work, earning a paycheck, taking care of my responsibilities as best as could be expected. The problem is, I was simply existing. Not living, just existing. I was where I was leading into 2005 simply because I refused to acknowledge the truth about my situation. My failures had more to do with me than what I believed at the time, that everyone else was responsible for my failures. Wrong. As I later learned, the problem was me. Now, here was the challenge. Was I ready to change? And if the answer was yes, would I accept the invitation to travel to Baltimore? The problem with accepting the invitation meant I would probably be expected to look deep into my soul. I wasn't certain if I was ready to do that. The struggle was about implementing the actions necessary to effect a real and lasting life change. That meant accepting myself as I was and not as I had been, hating my very own existence. That trip to Baltimore gave birth to a change deep within my soul that would carry me through to this very day. That change began with changing my mindset. I realized then, as I do today, God is at the helm of my ship. I do not walk this journey alone. There is no such thing as absolute control. I am loved unconditionally, and change begins with me. Sitting on your nalgas waiting for life to change or wishing for something to happen isn't going to make life happen. Trusting in God and having a strong support group in addition to loving yourself as you are and building upon the skills, talents, and experience you have, stepping up and putting a plan into action, that is where your success will come from. Sitting in that restaurant that Monday afternoon in Baltimore changed my life forever. I cannot explain what happened except that it happened. Since that day in Baltimore, my life has gone from zero to full speed ahead, and I have not looked back, only forward. In the 10 plus years that have passed since 2005, I have experienced more success than in the previous 42 years combined. I made peace with who I am, even if who I am is not accepted or embraced by others. I published 4 books. I earned both a bachelor and master degree. I gave a keynote address at a major Oklahoma function related to education and was invited to speak at a local university. I worked temporarily with the second largest LGBTQ organization in the country and spent 5 years working my dream job for a Fortune 500 organization in a high-rise building in downtown Tulsa. I also participated in several local parades, but most importantly, I found both God and myself where both had always been, right here with me. I also came to the understanding that it is not me who has done all of this, but having a partnership with God. For it is He that blesses me with the ability to do what I have been able to do. Here is the takeaway. My life is a direct partnership with God. He is my CEO, partner, father, and friend. We are not alone in life, not ever. There is always someone walking this journey with us. We are not in control, nor do we have absolute control. We may convince ourselves into believing the latter is true, but it is not. My final point is this. You can live the dream and be like me, the talking Mexican, blessed from above to be doing exactly what has been waiting for me to do, only as long as eyes have seen and ears have heard and you walk with faith. So, who is the talking Mexican? He is me, and this is my life journey. The shows are bits and pieces of my life, a sort of cornucopia, if you will, of stories, fun, adventure, and challenges in no particular order that will become my legacy long after I have bitten the big taco. The topics I discuss will be anything and everything, both past and present, topics that are or have been a part of my life journey, in addition to topics related to movie trailers, reader comments, product reviews, editorials, and, of course, what's new with the Talking Mexican.
Hail to the king, baby.
Most importantly, I hope you find what is meant for you to do in your life journey in the same way I have found my way, but only because of my faith and trust in God and good friends like Mr. Man, G, and you. God bless and thank you. Today's question of the day comes from Renee of Bakersfield, California. Dear Talking Mexican, which holiday do you like better, Thanksgiving or Christmas? Great question, Renee. Thank you for asking. If you were asking the Niño Talking Mexican, he would have to say Christmas. But since you are asking the adult Talking Mexican, I would have to say that I enjoy both holidays equally. Any opportunity to get together with family or friends, eat a good meal, and just enjoy the holiday experience is what I care about most.
Have a holly jolly Christmas, it's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet.
Well, that does it for today's The Talking Mexican. Please leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe. Give God all the glory. Have fun. Be kind to one another. Love with your soul. Smile with your heart. And take a moment to pray for peace. I will talk to you again soon.